Shalom, make another quick video. Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem, Shai Bashim, Kakwadash, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Anyway, I'm going to title this video. It's going to be quick. I'm going to entitle this video, Yahweh Shai wouldn't have a hairdo like this, which I call the Medusa. Look up Medusa. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me do this. That's the Medusa look. Give me a second here and do this. Medusa. Bear with me for a minute. Come on now. Okay, Medusa. Medusa. Okay, so let me do this. Let me hit images. Then I'll bring it back to y'all because y'all can't see nothing. All right. This is a long one. I call this the Medusa look. Yahweh Shai will not have this Medusa look, neither here. And then you see this guy got sort of a mohawk slash high top fade, high and tight. The Marines, the military calls it high and tight. You wouldn't be walking around like this. And if you notice Jay-Z, which he's behind this movie, he has that crazy looking Medusa, hairstyle, which if you go back, let's go 30, 40 years, 30 years, 40 years, people look at you like you were crazy. So our people stay being out of order. So anyway, by the way, this is from a video put up by GMS Inquirer early too. I only got into a minute of the video. It says here, E hurt over the book of Clarence depiction of ancient Israelites. Yeah, that's what the E, and we got to say it right. E is really hurt because they're saying 2,000 years ago when the Messiah walked on the earth and his people, this is what they look like. Now, this guy's not supposed to be the Lord, our Lord. He saw the Lord and he wanted to be a sort of copycat of the Lord. So he's going around doing healing, but he saw in the movie, they showed you what's supposed to be the Messiah, but they don't, he has like a veil over him and you can't see his face. But based upon the characters of the movie, that the Lord had to be, so he saw another black man. He saw the Lord. And this reminds me of the movie, which everybody should watch this movie. You can get it. The Life of Brian by what's the name of that group? They from out of England, Mighty Python, Flying Circus, or Mighty Python. And they did a movie called The Life of Brian, which is similar to this movie, but it's a comedy of this guy named Brian. He sees Yahweh Shai, so he wants to be like the next Yahweh Shai. At the end of the movie, he gets to live I guess it was Romans or the Sadducees were, running to get him. It could have been Romans. And he jumped off of this roof or something. And a UFO came out of nowhere and beamed him up. And then the UFO it was some crazy looking creatures, which represent the angels. So they're showing you that in that movie, Mighty Python is showing you that they know that when the Israelites get saved, they're gonna be saved, delivered by so-called UFOs. But anyway, if this is Yahweh Shai, he didn't have no hair, he didn't have no crazy looking hairstyle like that. When they took the vow of the Nazarene Nazareth vow, John, for example, he was braided up. Now it doesn't go into detail on that, but let's deal with the example of Samson. Samson had 7 braids, seven locks, 7 cornrows, so you can understand. Samson didn't look crazy like this. They're like this here. Hair's all matted, dirt can build up all in there. How do you really wash that hair? And look at this. So this is clear. They haven't really did their research. I can only see part of this. I can see a Asha. I can't see the rest of it. But you had ancient Hebrew, but then you had during that time you also had this type of Hebrew because of the Assyrian captivity and the Babylonian captivity. So some of us understood this Hebrew. Some of us understood Aramaic, which is a dialect of Hebrew. The whole book of Daniel, according to the scholars, was written in Aramaic, which makes all the sense in the world. So let me bring this up. Let me come right here. All right. So this is why I call this the Medusa look. Jake, just all you there's levels to your bugged outness. You just can't stop bugging the fuck out. That's why the Most High is gonna, hey, Isaiah 66:15. It says the slain of the Lord shall be many. The majority of them people that's gonna be slain in America are you Jakes. So here it is. This is what Medusa looks like. And the way to kill her, you gotta chop her head. Oh, this is how you kill the Kraken, which is the Leviathan. You chop her head off, and you take the well, they killed her by putting a mirror in her face, and they took her head, then they presented it in front of the Kraken, which is Leviathan, and it destroyed the Leviathan. So this is what you niggas look like. Medusa. Look at that. Snakes. The ancient Greek myth of the snake-haired gargon. Now, this is supposed to be the whole story. What is this? I think it was Jason or whatever, because he had a movie called Jason and the Argonauts. And now this is how you kill the Kraken or the dragon. So you can see the curly kind of hair. The Greek mythology came out of the mind of Jake. Like the movie Troy was a play written by Homer. Homer was a big-nosed Jake, but he was one of the 7 sages. So you stay away from women with these fucking hairstyles, man. Because they represent snakes. You look like a lot of nigga women I know. They got dreadlocks, but they really snakes. That's the spirit that your woman. Stay away from the black woman. Okay? What about white women? Can we get with them? Yeah. As long as you don't marry them, deal with them on the side, but don't commit adultery. Another black woman with the Medusa look. A Medusa look. I see the way my bedroom is set up. I got the door open, and I'm always seeing demons right around where my door is. Faces and all that. Demons peeping, hooded demons peeping at me. And I'm used to it. So I said, that's another demon. The Medusa look. Look like a lot of nigger women I know. The Medusa look. So here you got this clown looking like Medusa, which is feminine too, wicked feminism. Where we at? I'm trying to find this again. Where the hell is it? Oh, this is what I did. I'm sorry. Go back one more. Go back one more again. Okay, this wasn't it. Where the hell is it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. So Jake wasn't looking crazy like this. They didn't have the height, the fades, and all that. They weren't looking crazy like this. All right. So anyway, that's all I got to say. Shalom.